Good morning, everyone. I'm Patrick Dennis. Most people call me PD, and this is AI at Work. If you're new here, this channel is all about helping non-technical professionals use AI as a practical work tool without technical jargon, coding, or hype. In the first 3 episodes, we covered the foundations: what chatbots are, how to read chatbots' responses, and how prompts work, and how to reuse good prompts instead of starting from scratch. Today, we're making an important shift. This episode is about why your role matters when you talk to ChatGPT, and how the same task produces very different results depending on the job context you give it. By the end of this video, you'll understand how to shape prompts based on who's doing the work and who the work is for. Are you ready? Let's get into it. Most people use ChatGPT the same way no matter what they're doing. Write an email, summarize this, or organize my tasks. Sometimes that works, but here's the problem. An email written by a sales rep is very different than one written by an administrative assistant. A summary written for executive leadership is very different than one written for a project team. A task list for a customer support manager looks much different than one for a personal assistant. Chat can't guess that, but you have to tell it. Up until now, we focused on clarity and structure. Now we're going to add role awareness. This means telling ChatGPT who's doing the work, what they're responsible for, and who the output is meant for. This is the difference between generic output and output that actually fits your job. Let's start with a very common task, a follow-up email after a meeting. This time, we'll be very specific about the role. You are helping an administrative assistant who supports a cross-functional project team. Your role is to draft clear, professional follow-up emails that keep the work moving and reduce confusion. Help me write a short follow-up email. Here's the data to use, and here's the output. Make the email polite, concise, and easy to act on. Go ahead and run that. What you should notice is this: the tone, structure, and clarity reflect the support role, not just the task. The result is a clean, no-friction follow-up that gently nudges things forward without sounding like a broken record. Now let's take a similar task, but change the role. This time, it's a sales account manager following up after a client call. You are helping a sales account manager follow up after a customer meeting. Your role is to reinforce value, summarize next steps, and keep the deal moving forward. The task is help me write a follow-up email, and the data is the data that we captured during our meeting with the client. The output is make the email professional, confident, and customer focused. We'll go ahead and run that. Same task, completely different intent, which results in a completely different output. And this is role-based prompting. The result is a crisp follow-up email that reinforces momentum without overcooking it. Now let's work with the same meeting notes, but change who the summary's for. We're going to make these for the operations manager. And here's the notes, the same notes that we had before, but this time we're helping the operations manager prepare a leadership level update. Your role is to turn raw notes into a concise, decision-focused summary for executives. The task, help me summarize the meeting notes above. And some of the output items are highlight key decisions, action items with owners, and risks leadership should be aware of. Go ahead and run that. Same data, different role, and different priorities. Across all 3 labs, the task stayed familiar, the structure stayed familiar, the role changed the outcome. That's the pattern we're locking in. Here's your homework. Pick one role you either work in, support, or regularly interact with. Take a task you do every week, an email, summary, or task list, and rewrite the prompt so it clearly reflects the role, the responsibility, and the audience. Then run it. Compare the results to what you usually get. Again, that comparison is how we're building confidence with this muscle. What's next? In the next episode, we'll slow this down and go deep into a single role. We'll starting with a role that almost every company depends on: administrative assistants. We'll walk through full workflows, real data, and repeatable prompts you can actually save and reuse. If this episode helped you understand why AI output sometimes feel off, drop a comment and tell me which role you want to see next. And if you're building these skills with me, like the video and subscribe, and maybe tell a friend or a coworker. This is AI at Work. Let's keep building this the right way. Be productive, and I'll see you in the next video.